Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to Downloadable Content. What's that? You're expecting Mod Showcase Tuesday for Nomad? Now's my chance. You think you can just ignore me, PC Drifter? While he's distracted, I'm gonna sneak into the back door of his home. Oh my god, just look at this place. It's such a mess. There he is, he's distracted. The top 10 mods you can never ever get on Nomad. Wait, what the hell? You deserve this. Okay, listen, he's out cold, man. All right, so I know you've been waiting for this one, so here it is. Say it with me now. It must be Tuesday because it's Mod Showcase Tuesday. That's right, I have finally found a bunch of Nomad mods to share with you. And now that PC Drifter is out cold, let's loot him, of course, and look at all the mods he's been keeping from you. The first mod we're going to be taking a look at today is appropriately named, called Hidden Items by Theidiot. Man, this place seriously is such a sty, but okay, so scroll through your book and you will find a whole hidden section. Now, there's a lot of stuff in here. It actually also makes things that are hidden, that are mods, that are unhidden. So let me show you. If we go to mess around with the Yamato, you'll see here you can spawn in a Judgment's Cut like this. Whoa! You see, you can't, I don't think you can equip it. What happens when you equip it? Nothing. So there's some things that you can spawn in, but oh, there's the beam. I should not have spawned that in. So be careful with what you are spawning in. But more importantly, spoiler alert. This is a spoiler alert. Hang on. We are about to potentially take a look at some end game spoilers. So if you don't want to see some of those ones, wait. Okay, it's for the end of Crystal Hunt. Skip this mod and then go to the next one. Use the timestamps, okay? That's your spoiler alert. 3, 2, and a half. In the main section called Hidden, if you scroll all the way through this one, it'll give you access to, well, first off, poo. You can spawn poo and make people eat poo, which is kind of hilarious. There's the Baron's hat. But more importantly, I wanted to show you, everyone thinks that the Falchion is gone from the game in the latest update, but it's here. It's just chilling. It's right about, not the stone sword. Oh, look, Santa's hat. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. You can get your La Baguette, so, you know, you could do French duels, but here it is, the Falchion. You can get it. You could spawn it. I just realized that the PC Drifter is going to realize that I'm spawning a bunch of stuff in his house. He's going to be, what's up with this glazed bread just chilling in my home? It'll be like a little calling card. Anyway, so you can get your Falchion back. You can have it. I know people have been missing it, so this one brings it back. But now, more importantly, you can get the Sword of Na, whatever you want, right here. Look at this thing, the Sword of Na. So if you've never used this before, well, this is, it's a great weapon. This is a great weapon. It has staff abilities. It's also a base game sword. So this is your end game thing. So you can have this whenever you want. I can't let PC Drifter have this one, so let's just toss it in the ocean. You know, screw that guy. I'm going to borrow one of his weapons for a second. Follow me to the travel map. So this also gives us new access on the travel board, so it unlocks, like, pretty much everything. So you can go to Baron's Bounty whenever you want. There's also, I got to find it. You can also go to End Space, which is the end of the game. I guess there's no reason to go there. But now, if we were to go to the tower should have a wave spawner, so let's check that out. So here we are on the tower map. Now I guess a special call out, you could use the quality of life menu to kind of get here as well. You know, now that I think about it, I think the quality of life menu, you can actually spawn a wave spawner, but I'll use that in a sec if I can't get this part. You know, I don't see where the spawners are supposed to, are they supposed to be here? It says it right in the mod description that the idiot added, I say the idiot, that's his name, but he added the wave spawners. I don't see where they are. Well, I guess that's why we use the quality of life menu anyway. So spawn a wave book wherever we can. Oh, it's not letting me do that either. Well, that's obnoxious. Okay, someone has to pay for this one. This transgression. Okay, seal me out, why don't you? Anyway, so there's a lot of hidden stuff that you can now get unhidden. I mean, just for the Falchion alone, or even to be able to use the Sword of Na wherever, whew, that is important. Now, I have a lot of other mods to show you, so let's go. Moving on is a mod that I know everyone is super excited to be here right now. It's called Splint. Moving on is a mod to help you easily traverse all around. It's called Wings by masterjukes. So this is pretty straightforward. You press a jump button and then jump again. You don't have to hold it any longer, and you are free to fly wherever you want. We've had other fly mods. in Nomad before, but now this is your true fly mod, so you don't have to worry about holding down the jump button or anything. You have full control. The up on the right stick makes you go up, down makes you go down, and you can even go into the settings book of your mod section and change the speed and velocity. So you just go right over here to wings. You could turn it on or off. You could turn vertical force 100, horizontal speed 100, and then you could just start cruising around everywhere. It's very fun to do. Trust me, I've been using this one for a very long time. It's also very fun to use with NPCs because you can pick them up and battle them in the air and throw them down and let the other version of the gravity spell do its thing. Also, a special note, while we're in the PC universe, any NPC that dies, I'm converting them into mana to be sent to Nomad. So let me just show you real quick. So you see this person on a horse, but if she were to meet her mortal and she just gets vaporized, I'm gonna leave the horses. We're not a monster here. Anyway, Wings is a great mod, like one of my favorite, literally top 10. I don't leave home without it. Get it? Very fun to use. Go download it right now. Up next is a very powerful mod. It's called Boxxx by Goldmask. Now I know that Goober has one in his home. Yeah, here it is. He left it up. This here is the Boxxx. You could find it also in your weapon book. It has custom spawning when you do spawn it, but based on what hand you have, it shoots a crazy laser beam. That's the right hand, and then the left hand shoots like a purple or pink one. These things just annihilate everyone, which will actually look cool. So we spawn this angry looking guy and we hit him with this one. We can literally disintegrate him because he's being sent to Nomad. That is awesome. Oh no, the horse! Oh, well, damn it. We're slightly a monster now. But it was a PC horse, so I'm not really worried. A mage, send to Nomad. I don't know, why does that look so cool? It's exciting. I want to see that in glorious slow motion as she gets slowly sent to the Nomad universe. Look at that. You will make great mana. And you're probably wondering what the left-hand version does. It's the same thing. If it hits anyone, they're just straight up disintegrated. That looks so cool. You're gone. Don't even have to look. And as for you, you're going to become glorious, glorious mana. And now to send some of this power back home. Here we go, Nomad. This is for you. Moving on, we have a final cataclysmic ending to a mod called Merges Spells Up by Neeshka. So now this is pretty much completely integrated into the game, which is very exciting, using its own skill tree. Let's grab the greatest lightning crystal core. You're probably thinking, greatest lightning crystal core? Yeah, trust me. So pop this bad boy right in here and it opens up your new skill tree. Look at how massive this is. And we could first start here. So just your normal lightning spray, right? And then this one has your charging sap, and you get all the way up to here, right? It has lightning beam tempest. But as you can see, this tells you how you would unlock things. So you just grab this one. The lightning beam is you normally know how to use this. But I'm gonna grab this guy right here and unlock the beam itself. So now I have my one-handed lightning beam charge. You see that one? Now, we, in theory, should be able to merge them, but we need to get that skill, which is this one right here. So now when you put both of these two together, charge it up, beams will come down from the ground all the way up to start incinerating your enemies. Ready? This is going to be awesome. I'm so excited. Come on, get turned to mana. Slowly. One of you is going to get hit so bad by this one. Become manatized. Yep. And oh, it just went through him. That's crazy. Become mana. Come on. Come on. You have to become mana. It's just like getting hit like it's a geyser. It's going through her soul. Oh my god. Are they alive? They're kind of alive. Well, you, mana. He's going to be turned to mana. It's going to look sick. What is this guy's plan here? No, come on. I said turn into mana. Here we go. Last one. Double shot. Mana blast. You also, if you have unlimited mana turned on, you could just go like this. Like instant spell cast. Isn't that fun? So now let's grab the greatest gravity core and also the greatest fire core. Look at these things. They're like big chunky boys. Pep them right in here. Now you'll notice there's also some crossover, which is very exciting. This one here is my favorite. It's the Supernova Up. And also you combine that one with its goofy mode, which makes, well, random things happen to them. And then you have the fireball one. This is crazy. You can do meteor storms in one hand. So now look at this stuff. So this is the gravity bubble. You hold it and then you can also throw it down right below you. And anything caught in here can be like thrown into each other. The gravity one is kind of cool. You know, I feel like more could happen with it, but it's fine. Now we have the storm one. The storm one is absolutely excellent. Oh no, it's a horse. We're not going to destroy the horse. We're going to destroy this person. You hold it like so, and then you just go ahead and cast it like this. They'll get sucked up. It's just a one-handed variant. Don't worry, she's fine. She'll turn into mana any second now. And mana. And then we have the supernova up. You just take it in one hand and throw this like so, and then it opens up that black hole. And with goofy mode enabled, it will do some random stuff. It'll pull things in, blow them up, make them disappear. It's up to you. So yes, in theory, you can actually do this. You can have the storm one first, charge that blast, and then throw the supernova directly into it. And, well, who knows what's going to happen. At the very least, the person has been mana for the last 3 seconds, so they're not suffering. Trust me. And also what I love to do is if you throw it right at them like this, like it's a Dragon Ball game, just boom! Yeah, they just get like sucked right into it. Yeah, look how cool that is. It kind of like removes its damagers, but I still think it's fun to do. And yes, of course you can have multiple, and you can't merge these two together, but you can do multiple variants of this one. Just have 1,000,000 black holes. Now we also have the meteor, which is the one-handed one. You can just kind of throw it out like that one, blow things up. And of course, you can merge it into super meteor. This will start to, I think, spin all around you and create absolute chaos, so be careful while using this guy. You see what I'm saying? Just a lot of explosions. And then finally, one of my favorite ones, which is the plasma beam up. This actually has a merge within a merge. So just to show you the one-hand version, you just go boom, and then of course over time it'll set enemies on fire, turn into mana, dude. That's all your worth. And now let's put a bunch of them on the beach for this one. We're gonna need it. What is that thing down there? Is it a horse? What am I looking at? All right, that's from a mod I'm gonna show you soon. But anyway, merge these two together. And this one will have very, I guess, intense turnouts. Look at this thing. Mind of its own. Laser spawn everywhere. Don't worry. You will all soon be mana. Up next, we have a big mod pack that we all deserve, especially if you're a Warhammer fan. It's the Eternal War by SirSushiMan. So if you want to, you can dress up as your favorite Space Marine. You could be Theidiot. You could be a Death Watch captain. It's all here in the Space Marine category. So go here. This is all your Space Marine armor, but if you want to have human armor and you want to be like a Acadian, we could do that. Look at me, I blend right in. There's also different melee weapons, and a lot of these ones have manual imbues. So this one, you just press the Alt-Use button to turn on like the glaive, and I like that since I'm a normal guy, these are huge to me. You have Titus's knife, dude. This is a chunky knife. Oh my gosh. But you also have your chainsword that can be turned on and sped up using the Alt-Use buttons. You can finally turn these on and off. And of course, a power sword that has manual power sorting. And then we can't forget all of our cool stuff. So under Primoris, you have your bolt pistol. So fun. You also have a flamethrower and your bolt rifle. And now we can go in here and fight Rubric Marines. Unfortunately, you can't fight Space Marines right now. I really think that needs to be added. But you can fight these Chaos. Use the bolt pistol, kind of take him down like so, turn him into mana. Chainsword is turned on, slow motion. Oh, I don't have slow motion. I have that. Whoa! Enough of you. And enough of you. Get Warhammer. This is excellent. You see that? So cool. Now, of course, these guys would never stand a chance if I was playing as this guy in the Warhammer universe, but now I can definitely stand a chance. And now we could also fight some basic Acadian soldiers. And you know we have to use a flamethrower for this one. Don't worry, they're going to be turned into mana, but a little bit more slowly because it's fire. Here, catch. I'm going to use Titus's giant knife. Really get in there, turn to mana, turn this thing around, block, and stab. Mana. Now we can use a power sword. This thing looks awesome. Just turn that on. We have ourselves a nice power sword. It uses electricity, which is normal. What, is he still alive? Jeez. He uses electricity, which is the safe way of doing this one. But I think maybe the power sword should have a different version. I don't like that they get electrified. It just feels like it's stunning them. It should be doing more than that. It should have almost like impact properties, you know? But I'm excited that we have this on Nomad now. It was on PC for a little while. So we finally have it. My Warhammer goobers, rejoice. Our penultimate entry is something to really enhance the AI in this game. It's called AI Adjuster by Bread. In your book, you'll have access to a lot of things. Make sure the mod is enabled and your save, you can set to, I set it to custom. So with your bows and range, you can change up how fast an enemy attacks, how often they attack, and same thing with melee. You can chain a bunch of stuff together, change their attack speed. It's very fun. I also really like doing max attackers and set them to, I don't know, you could set them to like 10. Basically what max attackers is doing, it has every enemy can attack you at once. Well, not a horse. Like if all these guys can now attack me at once if they so desire. So, I just got stand. You have to really stay on your game. So that guy's not going to wait their turn. It's not like it's Assassin's Creed anymore. Let's unsheath this one and fight them now. So really stay on guard. You see how they both attack me and I really have to stay there? Turn into mana. Let's spawn a bunch of ranged enemies so you can actually feel and see what I'm talking about. I don't care. Cry about something else. So these are 6 enemies that I just spawned, and they will not hesitate. They're all ready to attack. Double fireballs, triple fireballs. They're all charging up their arrows. So if you are, I don't know, on attack, on defense, you really have to be careful here. I love this one. Total game changer. And you can change, like, anything whenever. So if you're like, oh, this game's too easy, well, make it even more challenging, because even if you're comboing someone, they are not going to wait their turn. So be careful with that one. Have some fun, my Nomad brothers and sisters. We deserve it. We've been waiting for a mod like this for a very long time, and we have it now. Our final mod to take a look at today is called the Zelda Pack by Retro Slayer 1997, and this is an enormous pack. And I'm not going to waste too much of your time, but follow me to the land of Hyrule. So right now we are in the upgraded Kokiri Forest. Better lighting, a little bit enhanced textures, which is cool. So everywhere you can think of going in Hyrule, you can kind of go now. So go into Link's house, go see the Great Deku Tree, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. There's also a Legend of Zelda category that keeps getting things added to it. There's Dark Link, there's Fierce Deity, Ganondorf, all the way to the Hero of Time, and some Iron Knuckles put in there, as well as Linkle. Look, Linkle. All this armor you can also wear. You can be these enemies. Well, more enemies will be added to this one. You could be the man, the myth, the legend, Ganondorf himself, and you have your miscellaneous items, which I think may come in handy. He also added some Easter eggs that you can jump to, like this one here, jump. Jump again, and one more time, boom! We got ourselves a rupee, and it makes the noise when you pick it up. This one, if you've played Ocarina of Time, is you know that if you do that one, you get rewarded with rupees, which is sick. Now I'm going to hold on to the Worn Master Sword for a second and keep exploring so you can actually go through the Lost Woods like you would in the game and go into Hyrule Field. So let's do that now. You go right here. You know, last time I was here, I kind of like cried because whatever. Oh, he added the other spot where Skull Kid would spawn. Oh, please. Please have Skull Kid spawn here. Does this lap back around? Oh my god, thank you for making this even larger. He legit added the Lost Woods. Oh my god. This is where you would do you shoot the thing and then you find the Deku Scrub and then try to sell you like the pyramid scheme. And this is the entrance into the temple, right? Dude, how much did you add to this? Okay. Thank you for doing this, man. I am freaking the geek out. Can we go in this water? Oh, not yet. This is amazing. I can't tell you how happy I am that we have the actual Lost Woods. And some of you are probably, if you haven't played Ocarina of Time, you're probably like, who cares, man? You're just going through like things that look the same. You don't understand the innovation that the Lost Woods was when we were kids. It was like, it felt randomized and you can never escape, and there was like a trick to it. So it's cool that we have this. All right, anyway, before I actually cry, let's go back through here and now go into the Hyrule Field. Here we go. Oh, thank you for updating the lighting too. It'd be cool if you put, what's the name? Kapora? I forgot the owl's name. Damn it, I'm gonna get flamed. But imagine the owl was there and he tries to put the dialogue box every time you walk through and he's like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Add him, that'd be cool. In the distance, you have Lon Lon Ranch, you have the boulder, we have this stuff. The signs probably can't be cut, but it would be cool if you could. Wow, you really upgraded this, man. Like, this looks awesome. I am very happy. Castletown is not completed yet. I don't know if he has any plans of completing Castletown or Death Mountain. I mean, we could check, but I don't think they're ready to go. You know, Castletown, it ain't it yet. This is Zelda's castle from a distance, and Death Mountain is just chilling right now. Over there is Lake Hylia, or Hylia. Depends on how, I guess, I don't know. Some of you will say it however you want. I don't really care. It's up to you. And then you have the Gerudo Desert, which also is still, you can't go here yet. It just closes, but it's cool. So you're probably like, wow, overworld hub much? Well, yeah, kind of. But there's a wave spawner, weapon spawner. But more importantly, you can actually go into Lon Lon Ranch yourself. See, here we have Lon Lon Ranch. And you can use your horse here. You can actually spawn a horse if you want. I'm not going to tell you how, but you'll figure it out. Spawn a horse, race a track, fight enemies on your horse, and do horse stuff. I do wonder, though, if you added the option to go up here and find the piece of the heart, and No, it's all right. Cool. So now that we got our whistle wet, let me show you more of Hyrule. Back in the home, you could toggle to Hyrule. I mean, we also have other mods that let us see other things, but go this way. There's Hyrule Field, Kokiri Forest, and the loading screen. So Kokiri Forest is where we just were. Loading screen, that's actually cool. I'll let you experience it yourself. Select Hyrule Fields and get ready to go into the world of Twilight. Here we go. We are in the actual Twilight world. So let's just fly up. I think there's a lot of stuff that maybe you can go to eventually. Like there's that bridge that you can fight on. Not complete yet. Like Twilight Princess was Breath of the Wild before Breath of the Wild was Breath of the Wild. Does that make sense? Does anyone understand what I'm saying right now? But here we have our wave spawning book and item spawning book. So I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to take a cool weapon for me. This here is the Master Sword specifically from Twilight Princess. You can tell because it's dark and gritty. And you can make it blue, which is cool. But now let's go into the Legend of Zelda section. And I want to spawn the Hero Shade. I don't know where he spawns from, which is actually making me a little nervous. Hero Shade, where are you? Where do you spawn, bud? I have no idea where he spawns. He's probably lost somewhere. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. I'm going to explore further in. And we're going to go inside the castle town now. Look at this. You see, you can go pretty much everywhere. Hopefully the spawners here work. I respawned the Hero Shade again, because I really want to fight him. I want to fight him here. I really hope the spawners aren't broken on these maps. That would be sad. He doesn't seem to be spawning anywhere, so maybe let's manually spawn him in. And boom, there he is, the Hero Shade. You guys know the lore, officially and the unofficial lore of the Hero Shade. This here is a very sad Link. Like, this is Link. Like, this is the Link that defeated Ganondorf in Ocarina of Time. He defeated Ganondorf, right, as the man, or 17-year-old man, whatever. Japanese people are weird. So 17, he defeated him. He goes back in time as a kid, right? And, or no, he defeats him, and Zelda's like, oh, man, your life is ruined now because of this. Let me send you back in time to a timeline where you can warn me about Ganon, and then we'll execute him on the spot. So that's what they do. And they kill Ganondorf, whatever, he's dead. But then that normal Link grows up to be Link. But he has the memory of fighting and defeating Ganondorf and saving Hyrule, but no one knows about him. So he gets all sad about that one, and he doesn't have kids or anything, and he doesn't get to spawn a lineage. Anyway, so he comes back as this Hero Shade, and then, like, you fight him, and he teaches you all cool moves in the game, so thanks, bud. Does this lead to anything? I don't know if it does. No? Let's go inside the castle now. Oh, we're in the castle courtyard. This would be a great area to fight someone new. Look, I spawned Dark Link right up there. I used to call him Shadow Link when I was a kid because why not, you know? He's a shadow of Link. So he can fight back. He's really cool. It would be sick if he copied your moves, but, you know, I guess he can't do that. Toss his ass over here, make him drop his shield. We can wield these if we wanted to. Get up, Nerd Link. Quick stab, turn the blade on, make it all super power. And I rebuke you in the name of all that is blue. Very cool castle. I like that you can explore like all over the place. It's very Soulsborne-esque. But now, let's go inside the main chambers. This is really cool. I want like a Zelda NPC. Can we add her specifically? Twilight Princess Zelda or the other ones. Now, let's spawn the fierce deity himself. This guy uses a lot of stuff. 2 hands. He uses his Helix sword, which is cool. I want that one. We're going to earn it here. And we're just going to defeat him real quick. Look how cool he is. So that's done. We have our Helix blade. It doesn't have any powers. It'd be cool if this one could be, you know, auto on and you could shoot like the Helix blades themselves. But this would be the perfect thing to fight Ganondorf with. But before we do that, we have to fight the new guy, the Iron Knuckle here, which is actually a Gerudo in disguise here. Like she's just straight up, you know, chilling here. She's supposed to have her helmet. Why don't you have your helmet? Maybe a second one will have a helmet. There we go. This one has the helmet. Good. So I guess they have a chance to spawn with and without helmets. So you have your Iron Knuckle. These guys are awesome. Love fighting them. It'd be kind of cool if you could break off their pieces of armor and show it. But, Iron Knuckle. Suffer the Helix blade. Now, before the final battle, let's actually get changed into the Ocarina of Time Link. Now, the cool thing about playing as the Hero of Time, he has a couple of interesting abilities, I want to say. The first ability is you actually have Navi the fairy. So pressing the Alt use button with nothing equipped will spawn the fairy. Look at her right there. She actually only renders in one eye, so that kind of needs to be fixed. But she'll have her voice lines and talk to you. And this is only usable, this fairy is only usable on the Ocarina of Time character, which is really cool. And to put her away, also just press down the Alt-Use button. Now, another really cool thing can actually happen with these masks here. I believe the Fierce Deity mask is very important. So let's spawn that one and grab it. You'll notice that it specifically is an actual mask. And while holding, if I press the trigger, it should transform me into Fierce Deity himself. And then if you press the Alt-Use button while holding it, you transform back into Ocarina of Time. Very cool to see transformations. It almost makes me think that people can make like Dragon Ball Z style transformations. Imagine it was like, whoa, boom, Super Saiyan. Ah, that's an idea. Retro Slayer, I need to talk to you. But for this purpose of what we're going to do next, let's go back to being Ocarina of Time Link. Now, the Majora's Mask is just the mask that you just equip it normally, so it doesn't have the same properties. Only that mask does it, but it does lead to like maybe all the masks can be useful in this game. I would love that. Okay, this is it. The final battle. We're going to spawn Ganondorf down there. He has his Ganondorf sword. I have my Master Sword that's... Oh no! Master Sword is in trouble. Oh god, did he shoot me with lasers? Dude, he's a sorcerer. I forgot that he's technically a warlock, so he can do that. I'm going to run at him with the power to rebuke evil, or repel evil, I guess. I can't believe I messed that up. Slash at him really good. Did I just cut him in half instantly? Oh. Battle over. It was actually very upsetting. I want a cooler battle than that. You can also turn the power on by doing the Alt-Use button to make it blue. And now I can, ow, shoot sword beams. Come here, sword beam. Yeah, you see that one, just where it's going? Now, it would make sense that if you were, wow, this destroys him. If you were at full health, it should be the only way you can do this one, you know, canonically. But yeah, it's cool that you can do it. Sucks to be Ganondorf. That's it for the big Zelda pack. I really want to see more things. I know this is technically a commissioned mod, so it's up to the person to keep making the commission, but I think I could poke Retro Slayer, you know, make him do it. throw some rupees his way and get it. All right, that's it. Let's return back home before the video gets out of hand. Well, my friends, that is it for this week's Mod Showcase Tuesday. I hope you had a great time. PC Drifter will be awake soon. We're not going to kill him, okay? It's not the Nomad way to do it, but I hope you had some fun. All the mods are linked in the description. Some of them are Nexus. The other ones are Mod.io, so you can get some of them from the in-game mod manager. And I hope you guys have a great time using Splinter. Okay, I gotta get out of here before he wakes up and realizes exactly what happened. So thanks for stopping by. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the big subscribe button. And that's it. There's nothing else to do. I'm Nomad Drifter from Downloadable Content. He's about to wake up, and I'm going to go out the back door. See you guys later. Oh, hi, Linkle. Do you think I could impress you with my Master Sword?